I'm going to a college where I pay $10,000 a year to learn. That seems really messed up to me because it causes a lot of students to have to go and graduate in debt that they may never pay off for the rest of their lives. They just want to do what they love. So what I want to talk about is how you get paid to learn. Rather than flipping that equation in the traditional fashion where we're paying to learn, get paid to learn. That way you can execute, do what you want, live where you want, and have the lifestyle that makes you live your best life. When I first started working on Upwork, Upwork is the platform that I've been able to use to allow me to get paid to learn. I have a very technical skill. I coded before I founded the company that I run. So when I was coding, what I would do is I would think, what's a new technology that I want to learn? And then after I thought of that, I went and applied for a job on Upwork that was what I wanted to learn that I had zero experience in. For example, React.js, React JavaScript, is a language that is a framework on top of JavaScript. I already knew JavaScript, I knew that base. I knew nothing about building React Native apps. So what I did is I applied for gigs on Upwork for React Native apps, and when someone replied to me, I would then tell them about all of my experience building other apps. None of them were related to React Native apps, but I was able to sell them on the kind of person I am. They didn't ask real questions about React. They asked mostly questions about my coding experience. So then they accepted me onto the gig. It was winter break at my university, so I actually took that chance to fly down to Fort Lauderdale. I sat on a beach and coded, learned React Native, and got paid to learn React Native. At the end of the 2 or 3 weeks, however long the project was, I delivered them a product, so they benefited because they had an app that was fully built out. I benefited because I got to learn how to build an app using React Native, and I got paid to do that learning. It totally flips the equation and makes you question, what are students getting when they're paying $10,000? Some people are paying $40,000 a year to go to a traditional university. What are they getting by doing that I'm not getting by going and learning on my own and getting paid to learn? This is why I want to start at Voice First, paying people to learn. I think that organizations should pay students to learn, should offer them learning resources, because as an employer, wouldn't the best investment you could make be in raising the experience and skill levels of your employees? Especially in a world where the sea of artificial intelligence is continuing to rise, always knocking off jobs that are at the bottom and monotonous work. In this life that we live in, the new economy, employers should be paying their employees to learn as an investment in the future potential that those employees will provide back to the company. Figure out a way, find a platform for you to get paid to learn.